Now here we are at Crosswinds in Fort Kent, and we're here to celebrate certainly the veterans that are here. This is a big project that's been going on, and all of it belongs to you. Your name is?
Bridget Daigle.
Bridget Daigle. Now, Bridget, where are you from?
I was born in Mexico, Maine, and now I live in Madawaska.
Live in Madawaska?
Yep.
Are you, I mean, with your uniform, are you part of the American Legion?
I am. I'm the secretary for the American Legion Riders, Chapter 147 in Madawaska.
Were you in the service?
No, my father was.
Your dad was?
My dad, my two brothers.
When was your dad in?
53, 54, somewhere around
So
there.
he was in the Korean War?
Yes.
And now, this project, I know you've been going around the St. John Valley with this project. How did it come about?
A year ago today, we, Legion Riders, take Christmas gifts to all the veterans in the nursing homes in the area. And a year ago today, we went to Forest Hill in Fort Kent, and they had shadow boxes outside the patients' rooms. And when we got ready to leave, the veterans there asked us if we saw their wall. And they were so excited about the wall. And they showed us, and it was just something very simple.
It's beautiful.
But it meant so much to them. So I put it to Legion Riders. I couldn't stop talking about it the whole day. And so I talked to the Legion Riders, and I asked them if we could do something like that, and they said, yeah, you're chairman. So today is the last one. We've done Waterview and Van Buren. We've done Ridgewood, Country Village, Highview in Madawaska, St. Joseph's in Frenchville. We've done Crosswinds here, and we're going to also do Eagle Lake. And they're all done as of today.
Do they all have the same theme, that is recognizing the veterans
Yes.
who are there in the facility?
They have all pretty much the same thing. They're all a little different. It might be, the wording is different. Some of them says just our heroes. Some of them says forgotten country, in God we trust. But we wanted to make, in the nursing homes, when people come in, they don't know that there are veterans there. So we wanted to do this project so that when people come in, they know there's veterans here. And that's, like I said, we agreed that we would do it. And it's been a year project, because it takes time to get pictures.
I'm sure, you've got to go around. Some of these pictures are old. I mean, you had to go right to the families themselves?
Yeah, we went right to the families. The activities director in each one of the homes was a key part of that. And they got those, they gave them to us, and we took it from there. And the design was just something that I drummed up with the help of the activities director. So, yeah, project is completed as of today.
Bridget, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you from all the veterans and all the facilities here in the St. John Valley. This has been a great project, and it's welcomed, I guess, and I'm sure that it will live on for a long time.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We waited for this wall.
Much bigger
It's
crowd
gonna
than
get
last
more
year, huh?
attention
Yep.
that it deserves.
I see a lot of buttons and,
Buttons and
well, that's great. I've got them on my hat.
yeah. My head. If I put it on my head, it could keep falling off. Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna start. I got my little paper read, and then we'll give you guys. So, welcome, friends and family, especially our veterans, to which why we are here this morning. Most of you know who I am, but if you don't know, I'm Jen Daigle Collin. I'm director of the American Legion Riders of Madawaska. Today we're here to honor and dedicate this wall to the men and women that live here at Crosswinds. Right? Crosswinds? Yep. Crosswinds. who have fought and served for the United States of America. This is one small way that we can show you that no matter what, you are loved and not forgotten. This wall will stay up and will be updated as more veterans come to live here. We want everyone to know that you are here and that you are special to many people's eyes. We cannot thank you enough for your service to our great country. So this wall, as more veterans come in, more photos will go up. And if a veteran gets transferred to another home, the photo will go to the other home.
What happens if he dies?
If you pass on, the photo will go to your family.
Okay.
Yep.
Should they put it in the casket?
If that's where you, if that's where you want it,
Now, see, that's a true serviceman. It's going with me.
if that's where you want it, that's where it will go. But these is just a wall, it's not just a wall, it is a wall to remember you guys and to say, hey, we have veterans here and we're proud of our veterans. So,
We're in the minority though, we're such a small group.
just a small group. But you know what I have to say? You guys are the handsome group.
Oh, now that I can't believe.
No, you should. So you guys all walking in here proud wearing your hats.
You've been in military service?
I am not, my father was.
Oh.
I'm an army brat.
You must have made colonel there.
No, no. No, my dad served for 20 years.
That's right.
Wow.
So, yeah. Now, how old are you guys in those pictures?
Oh, I might have been 21, 20. No, I come out of high school and I went right in. So 17, 18.
18?
I'm 18.
You're 18?
I was about 20.
20?
I had that taken in England.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well, I shouldn't say anything. I had mine taken in New Jersey.
Do you know how old you are in your photo?
I have
No idea?
I don't even ever seen that photo before.
You sure it's you? No?
Give me a bourbon, I'll tell you.
Fresh out. Yeah.
Too early.
Yeah, never too early. So.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
We want to do the Christmas gifts here.
I'd like to applaud you guys for doing this and applaud our veterans.
Do we want to take a picture with you guys with the wall?
We'd love to.
I'm squeezing down right here. That's where I'm standing.
You have to separate it out, hon. Two and
Yeah. 2 and 2. Which way are we looking first?
Why don't you look at me first?
Yeah, look.
And then we'll look at Dawn first.
To the left and then back to the right on that.
Okay. Merry Christmas, guys.
Oh, with doing that, you can get everybody in.
Okay. And then we'll go the other way. Okay.
Now we look at Dawn.
There you go.
Oh, you don't get that camera.
Excellent.
Turn that far.
Yeah, I was wondering. I thought I heard a crack.
Our maintenance man was measuring, he measured everything.
Beautiful job.
I
Are
like
the
that.
others arranged that way?
Similar?
Yeah.
So you guys were our last ones. We've done 8 nursing homes.
Yep. 8,
Well,
7.
7 nursing homes.
7 nursing homes.
All the nursing homes up here from Van Buren to Eagle Lake all have an honor wall. Yep.
Forever heroes.
Yep.
So you'll always be our heroes. Hmm?
And you never have to worry about wanting a chaplain because that's me.
So they're all kind of the same, but.
Oh, you're welcome. Can I have a hug?
Family member.
Oh. Oh.
Well, we're going to have to get in line.
Okay.
They all come to the wedding.
She just got
I just got married this
Oh,
summer.
well, they got something called divorce.
Yeah.
a lawyer in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there is one thing that I like to do for all of you gentlemen, and that is salute each one of you.
So we also have Christmas gifts for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be offended if you don't open it now. So, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Red bow for the red shirt, Merry Christmas. And blue shirt, blue bow for the blue shirt, Merry
Ain't
Christmas.
overdone it so well.
Oh, go ahead, rip on into it.
I'm gonna keep it for next year.
Keep it for next year.
It's part of the paper.
That doesn't make any difference.
We'll put the bow.
You don't put that on head?
There.
Really nice.
Oh, wow. Wow, isn't that beautiful?
And it says Merry Christmas from the American Legion Riders. And the year. And then for all who serve the United States of America.
Phil? Some of that?
Can I put it in the stand? Merry Christmas from, oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, for all.
Everything is where's my cover?
And then there's your stand.
Set it like so.
Oh,
They turn it around.
You can set that right
There.
just like that.
Nice.
Awesome.
Perfect, Phil. Thank you. Thank you, Phil.
There.
yeah, that's nice.
I like that so it doesn't fall.
It's getting better every year.
Every year.
Did you give me like a big flag
Look at me, Doug.
last year?
A blanket.
Or was it the year before?
We gave you the blanket the year
The
before.
blanket, that's what it is.
You guys still have
Yeah,
it?
over his bed.
Oh, you do?
The end of my bed there where my head is. And I get nightmares, I look at that.
There you go.
Mr. Phil, look
Keeps
at
you
me.
safe.
Smile, huh?
Huh?
Smile.
Okay, there.
Oh, a smile is worth a lot of money.
So how many years were you guys in the service?
I was 4, Air Force.
4?
I wasn't too long because I had to come back to the town.
Yeah.
34 months and 20 days. From 42 to 45.
Wow.
Did you fly a plane, Mr. Netto? Were you a pilot?
No, I was not a pilot.
No?
No, but I flew them.
You did? No.
When
Yeah.
they came to the high school there before I graduated, and they promised me I'd be president before too long. And,
They lied, didn't they?
Doc, do you know how many years you were there?
but I enjoyed it.
How many years
So-
were you in
so
the
the world.
service?
Same way with me.
Yeah.
2
Oh, yeah.
years and 2 days.
They come walking
2
through,
years
and how
and
many
2
guys
days.
wanna go join the service? Out
Now,
of
Were you a
35 kids,
doctor there? Doc,
17
or
boys
were
raised their
You
hand.
were a doctor there?
Oh, about
Yeah, well, half my class.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
so you're a teacher.
Madawaska?
You're a teacher?
No,
Huh?
no,
As a student.
as a student.
As a student.
Oh, yeah.
They're the ones in there.
That guy with a nice looking uniform come walking through promising us everything.
Been praising that up this week.
He
And they
lied.
give them a Christmas card, and they come on Veterans Day. Yeah, yeah, they're very good to all the.
Well, we wanted to thank you, Bob. Actually, you know, this is very nice of you to do that.
Well, this is something that we know you will remember,
For your little treasure.
and as the family goes along, you'll be carried straight through.
Of course, we don't have much time left on this earth.
Well, how old are you? Like 32?
92, 93.
93.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
the boy that gets the last meal. I'm 86.
86.
I'm too young yet.
Mr. Neto and Mr. Dumont went to school together.
We're classmates.
Oh, wow.
And we have another woman that's here that's a classmate also.
Oh,
A
wow.
picture appeared in the Valley Times about a month ago, I'd say. Month or 2 months ago.
A couple months ago, yeah.
Yeah. 1942.
I don't know if I want to be in the same building as any of my classmates.
Half of my class is dead already.
Wow.
I graduated in '68. Half my class is gone.
There's not left in my, not much left in my class.
That's when I graduated too, 68.
From where?
Fort Kent,
From Fort Kent? I graduated from Ashland.
Ashland.
Yeah.
And I graduated from Madawaska in '68.
In 68?
We're
Really?
alumni.
Me too, Madawaska.
Oh. Oh, there's 4 of them. I'm young. 2002.
Must have been a good year.
One group, Tom, gave us a nice little round plaque.
The round medallion?
Yeah? Was that you? No?
No, I think that was the Legion here in
Fort Kent.
Maybe. Don't tell them that I forgot.
I was in the hospital then.
That?
I was in the hospital in Bangor
I don't know
then.
if I have, because I was busy, I was alone that day, I think I just haven't.
You know, we don't think as much,
I was in
but the public, they recognize us and we were in the military service. We gave our time and
Well, that's why you have young guys like us.
Who don't want to forget, who won't
When we
forget.
came out of Vietnam, nobody wanted to know who we were.
oh, no, oh, that's right, I heard of that.
But, of course, being obstinate and young smartass, no, you're gonna remember me. I'm a country kid, don't forget me.
I have 4 of my sons that were in the war.
And we were 5 in our family.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, I don't feel bad at all. I was the youngest out of 17. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why they gave me a command, I know which way to go right now, but I tried.
You try.
Left hospital, left right.
Memorial Day?
Yep.
Yes, yeah, Memorial Day.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we go to all our cemeteries.
It kind of slowed down here.
Yeah, we're actually Memorial Day. We're actually pretty busy as riders.
Oh, yeah.
On Memorial Day itself, we're in Caribou for the we do a fire. They have their memorial services, and we are also responsible for the firing squad. We're one of the only active north
Yeah.
of Holton. And I've been called quite a few times for funerals, for military funerals, because there's nobody else north of Holton that will do them. So we go to Caribou and we do our Memorial Day ceremony there, and then we in Madawaska on Sunday we do all of our cemeteries, and then we have a parade. And
So are you associated with other groups, for
There's
other towns? or-
There's 34 groups of Legion riders in the state of Maine. 34 chapters.
We had some nice fellows up here came last year with motorbikes. They circled the place up here.
Nice.
Oh,
That was-
they're very twisted.
Part of them was actually,
wasn't that the
Patriot Guard was here. Who was the other one? We had our rally this
wasn't
summer.
that the group that came in with 200 bikes strong plus that was up
Oh,
at
yes,
Lakeview?
the day of our picnic. Was
Yeah.
that you guys?
No, that wasn't us. That was another. It was the Masons.
We had a
That's
video
what it
of
was.
that.
Yeah, they have over 200 people.
Yeah, they had this. They had their meeting the same time we had our meeting, and they came up.
So you had a bike.
Sent.
Oh, yes.
He went to it, could have done with that when you were in military service. You could have gone home every night or
Being in Georgia, no. Would have been a long ride.
Yeah. Did any of you guys ride motorcycles when you were younger?
Say that again?
Did you ride a motorcycle when you were younger?
The work I was doing, I did, yes.
Nancy, Susan.
Not a very big one, just to get around. And then we went to ATVs.
He was a Gammore.
Ah.
I don't advertise.
I've been walking my head down. In fact, I met him in the woods once. And up in Elegant, I remember seeing you in the woods there. And I parked right in back of you to talk to you, and you said, "What are you hunting?" I says, "It's hunting partridge." He says, "You're in the right spot." And I told him, "You're in the right spot." I stuck around, and I was in the right spot.
Now, she's June Daigle's granddaughter.
Well, you are?
I know, yes, I
Now, how long, Rilla, is she still?
She's still around.
am. She's still living in her house and refuses to leave.
My God, that's a big thing.
She still lives up at the lake all by
You didn't keep
herself.
your old big car there.
We still have it. It's in the,
Really?
It's in the garage.
Where did you say, Terry?
Yep.
I know.
Yep. Yeah, she still has that car. I don't think it runs. They had some issues with it, but it's still in the garage. She still has it. She's still up at the camp. Big old
You
boat.
were so proud that
Oh yeah, very proud.
you went into the law quite often with them.
So I got married this summer. Guess where I went for my honeymoon? To the camp.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was up there for a week
Is that active anymore there?
in Allagash.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Well, there's one up around Beaver Branch, yeah?
Right, Raven Brook. Yeah.
And then the Fosters had one next to you.
Yep. Yeah. It's still there. Still standing. The McDermotts have it now. And the McDermotts.
Oh, yeah.
They it was the Warrens or the
Foster.
was the Fosters and
That's
the
what I told them. McDermott bought it from Foster.
From Foster, yeah.
Right after that.
Yeah.
I was looking at Paul's hat and I think you overdid it. I don't have anything. But I didn't have time to come out of the woods to get it ball. Oh, you got some.
They ever had a female commander in Madawaska?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
I told you I'd get something. No, you don't have to give me that.
I do. I want to.
Okay.
No, not going.
Well, tell the boys and the girls in Madawaska that you saw me.
There you go.
I'm doing well. They haven't talked to you here yet, so.
She tells us, she see you here.
Huh?
You watch them guys over there, they'll be out hunting.
Well, I guess they are now anyway. And even if I went up in the air, there's much I
Mr.
could do.
Claude, the newspaper that you get for the American Legion, do you guys all get that? Do you?
Yeah.
I know Mr. Neto and Mr. Claude get it. Do you get it, Mr. Phil?
Yeah.
You get one too?
There is a
Legionnaire?
magazine and also
American
a
Legion,
newspaper.
you get it?
There's
And I just think John gets it.
a splash there about
So
what you're
this
doing.
picture's gonna be in
Yeah,
it
the
the
walls.
next time you get the
The next
newspaper.
one.
It's on the newspaper
Yeah.
about
Next
the
time you
walls
get
and
the
stuff, the other
newspaper.
walls. Yeah.
This picture's gonna be in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Will this go to the same?
There's only one gripe I have is that we're just as good as anybody else here in the country.
Yeah.
But every time somebody dies, it will show up in the newspaper. Once in a while. But,
As far as military,
They don't.
I don't understand that either.
They're
It should
willing,
be
they're willing to
posted.
send one to each director.
I don't know, maybe it's
But
a
they're
funny
not-
thing to
They're not
do.
willing to
Well,
pay the expense to.
that's a
send.
good subject, I'll bring that up to the state advocate.
We'd like to see, I don't want to see my name there, but, we'll keep
I don't want to
track.
see your name there either.
If you see your name in there, you just go.
Holy boy.
Can I ask permission? They want to put it in.
One year we had the flag in front there.
Yeah.
Need your
Who was
permission.
that? I don't know
You're
what
okay,
you
Mr.
were.
Neto?
We
You're
came
okay,
in with
Claude?
some pajamas and it was nice.
They're okay. Okay.
Yeah, we
good.
gave you guys pajamas one year.
Pajamas 1 year, yeah, yeah.
You know, my set of pajamas was too small, and so they took it back. I'd still be sleeping in my shorts here.
I still waiting for pajamas?
No, but
Oh, he's funny.
Well,
Huh?
are we good? Or
Yep.
you guys have someplace else to go? Other?
What's our next one?
Two more.
Yeah, we have 2 more homes to visit.
Wow.
Today.
Well,
Yeah, we've got 45 veterans that we've seen in 3 days.
So you're on with your bike now today, or?
I wanted to be.
What?
I wanted to be.
Oh,
It is cold.
well, you're brave.
My feet are always hot. Always hot. And I wear them all winter long. I don't want handshakes, I want hugs. Oh, Merry Christmas.
There comes the
Merry Christmas.
Take care again.
Oh, no handshakes, I want hugs. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas and thank you for your service.
I take care.
Oh, man.
Thank you for your service.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And that's for the good case company.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll watch that TV. Thank you very much for your service. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Next time you
And thank you very much for your service. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas,
I
Dan.
like the way you set it up. You look nice.
Sorry, I had to wait, but I think this was an awesome place.
No, and it's nice because it's two things at once. I like talking to them, like it's not.
Okay,
I like what they give you in the.
all set then? Oh, she's taking pictures.
Nope. Yeah, we're all set.
This is the project Ridgewood Estates to recognize our veterans. These veterans are here at Ridgewood. This wall has been created so that when people come through here, they actually can see the residents, but also appreciate what they've done for our country. Robert Michaud. Clifford Gendreau. Roland Michaud. Elroy Bélanger. Elroy Daigle. Joël Albert. Joseph Michaud. Now here with me at Ridgewood is your name?
Jackie Sear.
Jackie Sear. What do you do here at Ridgewood?
I'm the activity coordinator.
So tell me about this project.
Okay, we started this about a month or two ago. The Legion Riders came to see me from Post 147 and asked if I could have a space for them, a wall space. And this is what we chose, this wall. So of course the project got a little bit bigger because it was a bigger wall. And we just had a fun time creating it.
So it's really, all of these people are all residents here at Ridgewood?
Yes, they are. We have 7 veterans, some from the Korean War, some from the First World War, which is quite an honor.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, certainly the people that are getting into some of these World War II, especially, I mean, they're up in their 80s and 90s, and mostly 90s actually.
Well, our oldest veteran is 95.
95.
Yeah. And Mr. Bob, I believe, is 91.
91.
Yeah, 91 years old. And everybody else is following. But they're a nice bunch.
So the wall was really, I mean, a project with the American Legion Riders.
Yes.
Did they do all the project, or I mean, you supplied the wall, but did you do all the work?
Well, we started out with some different ideas, but all in all, blended together. It was both our ideas. We just put ours together and our thoughts, what we would have liked instead of this or instead of that, and they said, "Oh, it's beautiful." And
well, it turned out to be a nice project, Jackie.
yeah, very beautiful.
But thank you to you personally, and to the American Legion Riders. But it's nice to see that Ridgewood Estates really pays attention to the veterans that are here.
Yeah.
I mean, they did spend some time in our service for us.
Yes, and we don't want them to feel like people forgot about them.
That's right. Certainly, the legacy on the wall says it all.
You bet.
Thank you, Jackie.
Okay.
We had actually seen it in another nursing home, and we decided that it would be nice to see it in all, that it was a project that we could see that we could do to honor our veterans that we visit and see and bring gifts to, and just a way to say that they're here. Because if they're not wearing their hats or their uniforms, we don't know. It's difficult to see them. But here we have their photos and their names, and it's presented every day. Anybody that walks through these halls will see that there's veterans living here.
What's the most meaningful part about this project for you?
Everything. Everything. It's a veteran. Just the little bit of acknowledgement that we can put forth to say, hey, they're here. Don't forget me. Because a lot of us, we forget them. And when we come to see them, they don't see a lot of, family members aren't around to see them very often. And when we come to see them, it's a special gift, and we just want to let them know that we do think of them, and they are loved, very well loved.
What was the, I guess, when in the construction of this, what was the hardest part, or what were some of the challenges?
Bridget, what was your hardest challenges? Picking the wall. Getting photos from families are fairly easy. It's more of the design and how we're going to put it together, and is it going to make sure that it's going to be special for them. It's not a hard project. It's not. It's really not a hard project.
But it's meaningful.
But it's meaningful. Something small. It's very small token, a picture on a wall, a saying on a wall, a flag on the wall. Like, it's just small tokens, small little things, but it means a lot to these veterans.
Got it? Are you sure? You guys gonna fight there?
No way.
No.
The veterans are gathered
There you go.
out here
We have one more?
in front of the wall.
All right. Oh, there he is.
He's coming.
Coming up your weeds, so I think I see.
Somebody want to grab him?
He's talking.
Yeah, well,
He's presenting himself.
yeah, he'll keep talking.
Welcome, friends, family, and especially our veterans, which is the reason why we're here this afternoon. Most of you know who I am. I'm Jen Daigle. Colin, I just got married a month ago. I'm the director of the American Legion Riders, and today we're here to honor and dedicate this wall for the men and women that live here at Ridgewood that have served and fought for the United States of America. On this is one way we can show that no matter what, you are loved and you are not forgotten. This wall will stay up and will be updated as more veterans come to live here at Ridgewood. We want you to know that we want everyone to know that you are here and that you are special to many people in their eyes. And this is in honor of you guys to let everybody know that you are here. Do you guys recognize any of those faces?
Yeah, mine's up there.
Yours is?
Yeah.
Handsome guys?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I don't wear glasses.
I was 24 now, I'm 86. Big difference.
They got about 20 on them.
So we have our state chaplain here with us, who's also a member of the American Legion Riders Chapter 147. He's going to say a prayer over the wall and over all of us.
I'm gonna make it short. Sergeant at Arms? You right handy?
Yes.
All right. Gentlemen, I'm gonna ask uncover, please. Lord, we are here to salute these soldiers with the hard work and service they have done. In Father's name, please watch over each one. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Rope and hook. Present. Car. Order. Huh.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You guys like it?
On peut dire mettre le cap?
Oui. Oui.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Thank you.
No, you guys.
Hey, you guys are going the wrong way there.
you are.
No.
Yeah.
I started on my side. Thank you for your service.
Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, that's your day.
I'm going the wrong way. You look so handsome. You're welcome. You guys deserve this. Oh. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome, darling.
Okay?
Oh yeah, I got through it without. You did good.
Me.
Boy's crying.
Yeah, they all had tears in their eyes, like.
I don't know this guy. Thank you very much. Thank you, Will. You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Hey, Mayor service. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Dave. Go ahead. Thank you. Hey, Mayor.
Roy lived at the Legion, I think.
Yes, he did. He did.
Did he?
Yeah. It seemed like he did. It was a huge shock to me when I saw him up here. Like when we first did our first Christmas gift up here, when he was here, I was like,
I know.
aren't you just at the post? Like, what?
I took him there once back and brought him there for a beer.
With his jacket, or he made you come back up and get his jacket, or he lost his jacket, or
I forget, but I know I brought him there with in the elevator, and he had a beer, and then I brought him home.
Yep.
Had a beer with the guys.
I was 24 at the time.
24?
I'm 86.
Monday morning.
How old were you in your photo?
It depends. Sometimes they run it at night, but
19, 20?
I can show you them on Facebook.
yes.
Do you remember how old you were in your photo?
No, it's great.
How old were you in your photo? When was that photo taken? 20? Wow. 24? Elroy? About what?
50 years old. He was only 2.
You're only 2. Were you 18, 19? How old were you in that picture?
I must have been
20 years old, can't I join it?
20 years old.
20? 40?
49.
How old were you in your photo?
20.
20? How old were you in your photo?
Same thing.
It's 20? 20? 2020? Wow.
Very nice.
So that's the surprise, guys.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jackie.
Well done. Oh, it's not me, it's them. It's beautiful. So you guys, do we get them?
Yeah, we can have them go.
Have them go in there and then we'll take photos with their families?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna start with Mr. Bob. Bring him down there.
You want a ride? Can I give you a ride?
Bob.
Okay.
And he wants to be next to Mr. Martin there. We want to, oh, your family, that's right, your family. You can come and grab your chairs and sit in this space.
There we go.
You can sit with Mr. Martin, that's his best friend.
Oh, okay.
So, je peux le mettre ici, là? Here, you have the best.
Well, that fit you very well.
It did.
They were really pleased.
I was holding back.
Oh, yeah.
I was holding back my tears.
Just make yourself at home and have a little.
To see it.
Shalom, Mr. Norman. Thank you, John.
Hi.
Thank you,
Good, and you?
Good. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't just switch your glasses.
That's okay. I'm not used to having.
Thank you, Mark, for that. Right here,
Thank you.
Not sure where to put these or where they were.
Just get them together. Are they okay where they are? Okay. You're all set. What time is it, Dave? Do you want them home?
Yeah, leave them right there. They're fine. You guys are fine. Huh? Walk like you used to? Harder.
Gentlemen, if you would, uncover.
Now you are.
Okay. Oh, you didn't get it.
Uncover, take your head up. There you go.
If you would, please bow your head. Lord, we thank you for today. We thank you for the food that is being presented before us. We would like to say thank you again for the special people that we visit. Amen.
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 The food line.
No, I don't. This is a figment of my imagination.
So I've got a question for you. Well, how is Amy on products if she's pregnant?
She never even mentioned.
And you didn't say anything?
Nope.
That's what I'm trying to get. It's hard to get it all. Can you get a look at?
And tell me a little bit about what the wall.
Hold on one second.
We're gonna go big with them.
That's it. I'm with.
And here we're taking photos of the veterans who are here
Okay.
next to their picture up on the wall.
No, I get that.
What an honor for these veterans and for Ridgewood Estates for doing this project.
Like I'm gonna have things that you can frame and sprayed and everything's different.
Monsieur, quel âge que vous avez, Monsieur Albert, quand la photo a été prise?
89.
Vous avez 89 aujourd'hui. À quel âge que vous avez fait? Vous avez 20 ans. Avez-vous changé à plein en 20 ans? Ah, on change pas, hein? On vieillit, mais on a le même esprit, puis on a le même... Oui. Mais merci beaucoup pour avoir servi dans le service, par exemple. Roland Michaud.
Oui.
À quel âge? Quel âge que vous avez quand vous avez fait prendre de photos?
Jeune de ça.
Ben, oui.
Quand est-ce que vous avez rentré dans le service, Mano? Quand est-ce que vous avez commencé?
1942.
Vous avez rentré dans 1942. Dans quelle branche vous étiez dans l'armée?
Oui.
Dans quel pays avez-vous tout le temps resté aux États, maintenant est-ce que vous avez été dans le service?
Non. J'ai été dans 3 places. J'ai été en France.
Ah oui?
À Paris. J'étais à Paris.
Vrai.
Après ça, j'ai été à Germany. Après ça, j'ai été on the West Coast, here in the States.
Oui. Puis ça, là, avec vous, Roland, qui est-ce qui est avec vous, là? C'est votre jeune fille, maintenant c'est...
Ça, c'est...
Ouais!
Ma femme.
Oh, c'est votre... Oh!
Elle est jeune, hein?
Oui, je dirais pas rien, mais pas mal jeune.
Pas jeune.
Comment ça fait d'années que vous êtes mariés?
Ça fait 66 ans.
66. Lundi.
Oui.
Elle connaît ça mieux que moi.
Ben, bon anniversaire.
Merci. Thank you.
Vous appelez Clifford Gendreau? D'où est-ce que vous venez? Êtes-vous de Madawaska? Vous êtes de Madawaska? Vrai. Ça, c'est votre modèle, ça? C'est votre femme? Oui. Savez-vous? Je regarde votre photo, là. Puis je vous regarde d'aujourd'hui. Vous n'avez pas vieilli. Sérieusement, vous reconnaissez. Merci. Je ne sais pas merci, c'est tellement vrai. Vous reconnaissez.
Oui, il n'a pas changé.
Il n'a pas changé. Pas en tout. Vous êtes mariés depuis quand? Comment ça fait d'années?
We got married in 59.
You got married in 1959.
So, it means 60.
60 years.
60 or less more.
It goes by fast, huh?
Wow.
It goes by fast. Well, thank you both. Especially you. I mean, we're here to honor you, but the honor goes to both of you. Thank you for your time, too, and your service. Joseph Joel Michaud.
Ah, it is.
You forgot one. Joseph Eugene Joel.
Eugene Joel, very good. How long did you spend in the service?
5 years.
How many?
5 years.
5 years. Were you in the Army, Air Force?
Air Force.
You were in the Air Force. And where were you stationed?
I started off in Texas.
In Texas?
I went back to Wyoming.
Yes.
I came back to Texas and I went to Iceland. And I came to New Jersey.
So you stayed in the U.S. most of the time. Very good. 5 years. Well, thank you very much for what you did for all of us. You know, we do appreciate this. And
I'd do it again.
now there's a guy whose name looks just like you, and it says Elroy Bélanger. He looks like you. Is that you?
It might be.
It might be. How old were you? How old were you when that photograph was taken?
My age of 24.
Oh, you're 24 years old. Now, you were in what branch of the service?
Army.
The Army?
Army Rangers.
You know, they talk about the Rangers. They still do today. These were people that parachuted out of the airplanes.
We're in the back of it.
Which part? Where did you go during the war?
Went to Korea.
You were.
Passed my basic training in Camp Atterbury, Indiana. We transferred to Fort Carson, Colorado.
Yep.
For mountain climbing. We went to Fort Carson. And we went to Camp Hale. They say the hail is big here. It's that big. We used to hide under our vehicles when
Really?
Yeah.
And then you went on to Korea from there?
Yes.
How long were you in Korea?
About a year and a half.
Well, I have to tell you, Mr. Benauju, really we have to thank you for what you did.
Thank you.
I mean, it's an honor to be here with people like you who served at a kind of a tough time in our country's history. The Korean War was not easy.
No, it isn't.
If you ever have to see if you get a chance to see the Korean Memorial in Washington, D.C.
I was there when they had it.
You were there?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I left. We went with the Frenchville post.
Yes.
Madawaska post. The bus.
And went out to Washington.
Yeah.
That was
beautiful.
Yes, it is. But certainly, like this wall here at Ridgewood, like the War Memorial in Washington, D.C.
Very nice.
It's all to remember you and to honor you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Benauji.
Thank you.
No, I thank you. We all thank you.
No.
You don't know any of them?
Did you know those are the men that are there? Those older gentlemen? This is them.
Yep, this is when they were young.
Yep, they were young.
Now, should I ask, how old are you? How old?
7.
You're 7. Yeah, they weren't much older than you were.
They're pretty pictures, huh?
Yeah.
Way up, all right.
And this is November 9, 2017, and we're here at St. Joseph's Memory Care Center in Frenchville, Maine, where today a special event is being held to honor the military veterans who are living here at St. Joseph's. With Veterans Day being 2 days away on November 11th, it's a fitting time to honor those military veterans and the people who served during the Great Wars, all to protect our freedoms and our democracy.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming. This morning we'll be unveiling the Veterans Wall here at St. Joseph Memory Care. I'd like to thank the American Legion Riders for doing this for us. It's a great honor. And I'd like to introduce Michelle Labby, who will be singing a song for us.
I'll tell you what. So this morning, yesterday I had the privilege of singing with our church group over at Mercy Home. And when I heard that this was happening again here, I thought, oh, we can't not have music. So I'm going to sing just a little, the first verse of God Bless America. So if any of you remember it or want to sing along with me, I'd be so happy. Okay? I see you guys over back there. Okay, ready? God bless America, land and love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairie, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
I'm going to ask the veterans to join me down the hall, and we are going to show you guys what we have placed in the hallway for you guys. Will you come with me? Good.
Me too.
Push it right over here, okay?
She's in the day room watching.
All right.
Okay, guys.
So,
I'm on the wrong side.
yeah, you need to be on that side. You take your pictures, you can be on that side. Get my piece of paper. All right. As most of you guys know, I'm the director of the American Legion Riders of Madawaska, Chapter 147. So I'd like to say welcome, friends, family, and especially to our veterans, this is which why we are here today. The American Legion Riders of Chapter 147 and the St. Joe's staff have collaborated for this wall. Today we have the honor of dedicating this wall to the men or women that live here at St. Joe's, that have served and fought for the United States of America. This is one small way that we can show you that no matter what, you are loved, you will not be forgotten. This wall will stay up and will be updated as more veterans come here to live. We want to thank everyone. We want everyone to know that you are here and that you are special in many people's eyes. We cannot thank you enough for your service to this great country. Oh, we're going to say a prayer, or do we want to?
No, let's have a prayer.
So we're going to say a prayer. Can we
Uncover,
move hats?
please. As we bow our heads today and we give thanks to these gentlemen, we honor them and the ones past and the ones coming before us. Give us health and happiness throughout the years. Amen.
Amen. Oh, I'll do this one.
You got it? There you go.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Look at those handsome men.
Very nice.
So this wall is for veterans. So as they come and go, your pictures will be filled on this wall. So everyone knows that comes in here who you guys are and live in this building.
Wow, that's great.
Can I have a hug?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Hug.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Are you gonna stand up for me?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Your picture on the wall.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Great lady.
Raymond, you're handsome. Handsome man. How old are you in that picture?
Just want you guys to go back in, okay?
Raymond, how old were you in this picture? How old were you in this picture?
Oh, I have no idea.
17?
I was about 20. 19.
19?
17, 18.
Okay.
There.
You got enough?
Yeah. Ready? You gotta go in the closet too.
Why are you fighting in the closet?
Because they're so close.
Well, you need that extra.
Yeah, footage. Everybody's good?
Yep.
There.
Awesome.
Okay, so to conclude today's ceremony, we're going to sing the Star Spangled Banner. We don't have a flag, but in our hearts we can sing. Get a flag right here? Oh, we have a flag over here. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Amen.
I just want to give a big thank you to our veterans for serving our country. Well, thank you guys for the work you've done to make this possible today. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Michelle, for coming in and singing. I hope you all enjoyed your day, and a big thank you.
So here we are at St. Joseph's Memory Care Center in Frenchville. And today we're standing in front of a new memorial. And and mostly thank you to
American Legion Riders of Madawaska. We've come together and we have 8 nursing homes and boarding homes that we bring Christmas gifts to during this Christmas season, and then we go and visit them during the summer and give veterans or any other resident who wants a ride on their motorcycles. We've done that before, but we wanted something to honor the veterans that stays more during the year. And the idea behind this wall is that between the nursing home and us is that every time a veteran comes in, their wall will be their picture will be placed on this wall, so that their photos will be, that when people come in, they'll know who the veterans are that are here.
So these people here that are here today, St. Joseph's, they're currently residents here.
Yes.
And so in the future, if there's a new veteran coming in, then you're just going to add the photo to the wall.
Yep. They're just going to have to put one here or change them around if they get more. And that's what's nice about it, is that it can adapt to who's here and who's not here. And unfortunately, when they do leave, either to transfer to another home, their photo can go with them, or when they happen to leave us, then their photo can go to their family, and that's a memory that they can be passed on.
Now this one here, this is at St. Joseph's. Do you have others? Is this your first project, or do you have others?
No, we're coming to the ending of our line. We tried to get them all done before Veterans Day. We've completed all but one.
How many?
We've seven done.
7 done.
7 done. This is our 7th one. We go from Van Buren to Eagle Lake.
What was your first one?
Oh, our first one was Country Village in Madawaska. And then we did Ridgewood and Highview in Madawaska, and then Border View, Eagle Lake, and here. And then we have Crosswinds in Fort Kent left. But we're waiting to do Crosswinds because they're building a new activity wing. So once theirs is done, then we'll go dedicate theirs.
So this is really, how did you come up with the idea? This is pretty unique. It is
a very unique. We were actually bringing Christmas gifts to our veterans, and Forest Hill had a honor wall, a veterans wall. And we thought that was an amazing idea, that every nursing home should have it. So we've planned and budgeted and called the activity directors in all the nursing homes and boarding homes to see if it was possible, what guidelines we'd have to do to be able to put something up on the wall. We've had some that have to be fire protected, and some are okay. We can't have anything hanging off the wall that they can get caught on, or a flag. So we decided to put a flag in a frame, which is safer than a flag on a pole. So the first place that we saw it done was at Forest Hill in Fort Kent.
So the idea came from
Forest Hill in Fort Kent.
First saw this.
Yep, that's where we had first seen it, and it just hit us as American Legion riders really close to home, and we thought that was an amazing idea to represent our veterans.
Now, is there a coincidence that we're 2 days before Veterans Day? Is there some timing to this one, or to the others as well?
The other, our deadline was to get them all done before Veterans Day. And what a better time to get them done right before Veterans Day is Veterans Day, honoring our veterans.
Right, 2 more days.
Yep, 2 more days.
Now let me ask, what about this group, the American Legion Riders? How did this come about? And are they throughout the valley, throughout the state?
They're actually throughout the country. They're out throughout the country, yeah. I'm not exactly sure where they started at, but they're countrywide. I've actually got some good friends that are American Legion Riders down in Beaufort, Georgia. So we're all over, and we all have the same meaning for our veterans.
Now, are you going to share this project with the other centers? Because this is a this is, I mean, such a great idea.
We, the Legionnaires, they have a Legionnaire magazine, and whatever photos that we take, we submit to the Legionnaire magazine, and we write out a short little essay about what happened, so it gets out and around, and then when we have our winter or summer meetings, I've got my winter meeting coming up this winter, I will be presenting to say, hey, look what Madawaska's doing, it's a great idea, it's a great way to honor our veterans.
Well, certainly, thank you, Jen. You've done a great job.
Thanks.
I mean, the Valley is certainly proud of their veterans, especially.
We are.
And here at St. Joseph Memory Care, it's the same thing. I mean, they show pride in their veterans and honoring them, and especially today. This is nearing Veterans Day.
Yep.
It's a day we pay tribute. And thank you very much from all our behalf, all the veterans. Thank you. Yeah, Monsieur Voisine, vous étiez dans le service?
Oui.
Dans quelle branche?
22e régiment, 24
Dans l'armée, c'était? Oui, dans l'armée. Monsieur Degg, vous étiez dans quelle branche? Vous étiez dans Navy. Dans quelle année?
1946.
Oh, really? 1946? Comment longtemps?
I was there for a year, pretty near 3 years.
And you, Monsieur Bazin, how long were you in the military, in the army?
9.5 years.
You were in the army?
Whoa, 9.5 years. You almost made a career of it.
Yes.
Where were you stationed?
I didn't want to quit because I had no job.
You know, that's a good enough reason. You realize that.
I'm not going to tell you that.
I know.
My father was a farmer. He said, I don't need you, so I have to stay there.
One way to stay in the
Yeah, and that's very true. It's true of a lot of people in the valley.
That's it.
You know.
My father was not a rich man.
Yeah.
He had a big old farms, and so he had plenty of help with my sister.
Well, you've done well. But I guess on behalf of all of us here today, we really want to thank you for everything that you've done for us.
Oh yeah, but everybody would have done the same thing.
Nah, not everybody. You went one step further, both of you.
Okay, let's roll it.
I had a choice, but well, same thing with me. One day because I said, hey, in case something happened, I want to make sure I'm there.
This
Yeah.
is where I am on the front.
Well, good, but thank you again.
Yes.
All right.
We'll go around.
A special thank you goes out to the American Legion Riders in Madawaska for creating this wonderful project to recognize and honor our military veterans. A big thank you also goes out to St. Joseph's Memory Care for giving special attention to veterans in their healthcare facility. And finally, thank you to all veterans for your service to us.